Okay, I think we are live on YouTube and Facebook. So, greetings, and welcome. This is Sherry from Spiritual Magic Journey, and this is your weekly Oracle card reading for January the 22nd through the 28th. Wow, okay. So, we're just about through this long month. I feel like January is like one of the longest months. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I feel like it's really a long month. I hope everyone out there is staying warm. I think most of the U.S., besides down south in Florida, is pretty much Arctic blasts, really, really cold weather. I'm ready for it to warm up a little bit. Not like 90 degrees, but I'm ready for it to warm up, even though we're still in winter, at least till like 40s or something like that. So I don't. Um, I mostly worry about the people freezing outside and the animals freezing. So be nice. Temperatures are expecting to rise tomorrow and just get a little warmer. I don't know. You guys like this cold weather, this Arctic blast that we're having here in the United States? No. This is your weekly oracle card reading. I am using one of my favorite decks. I just love this deck. I feel like I need more decks, just like I really need a few more decks. I definitely want to get some more oracle decks. I think I like oracle cards better than the tarot. But, all right, let's see what's going on. And this will be the usual 3 cards that you can, you know, pick a card or listen to all 3 messages. I'm sure something will resonate with you. Let me know where you're from and how cold it is where you are, because it has been really, really cold here in the western part of North Carolina. You could say the Great Smoky Mountains. So this will be card number 1. We'll put our beautiful blue heart on this card, and our second card will go to the white heart, and the third card will go to the beautiful green heart. Remember, let your intuition just guide you. What is pulling you? I'm going to grab some water while you are choosing, or again, you can listen to all 3 messages. I'm sure something will resonate. So I'm going to ring the bell, asking my team to step forward to assist me with this reading. Anything that wants to come through, I will add that. Any channel messages. Let's see what we got for if you chose the blue heart. First card, you've got discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. And you see how this guy, he just kind of like has his back turned and everybody's pointing and they're in something, doing something else. And he's just more of minding his own business. Let's see what discovering truth has to say. And this is page 41. Oops, I just had it there. And it says you stand in the light of truth. Turn my crystal around. It says listen to the wisdom that rises from your soul, even if those around you don't agree. Trust your instincts. Be yourself. Whatever the situation, and respond from the authentic place inside. Be starkly honest with yourself. Speak your truth. Live your truth. Walk your talk. Listen to your inner guidance and follow it. You radiate the energy of truth to others so that they can find theirs. So, Sacred Traveler wants you to know if you're facing a decision and your mind says one thing and Your heart says another. Follow the dictates of the heart, and you will be on the right path. If you get a nudge to speak to someone or to go to a particular direction, don't hesitate. Follow this guidance. On your journey, others may indicate what path you should take and why. Listen to their advice, however, if your heart indicates another way, follow it. There's a place inside of yourself that always knows the truth. Take time to be still and to discover a genuine place of knowing within. Often, the hardest things about living your truth is discovering what it is. So, it's important to slow down, be quiet, and listen to the whispers of your soul. There's an area of your life in which you are not being authentic or where you're not in integrity with your values. This is a time to make some changes. So I feel like 2024 is going to be a lot of big changes for people. And I feel like this is going to be a year of discovering truth for a lot of people, not only um, out in the public field, but also within ourselves. So within ourselves, I also want to state with this card they're wanting me to talk about of you just not trying to follow what someone else wants you to do or following the in crowd, or you got to have this because your next door neighbor has it, or this and that and everything you see, because it's always being shoved and pushed in our face of how we should look, what we should buy, the latest gadget, and just be who you are. You don't have to have all this stuff that let's say society says that we have to live a um, authentic, happy, abundant life. So you're going to be discovering a lot of new things. I feel like about yourself, more of standing in your power, speaking your truth, and not listening to anyone, what anybody else has to say, on telling you how you should act, what you should do, where you should go, to places you need to be, or you need to get this. You know how some people will be like that. Well, you need to stop using that, and you need to start using this. You know what I'm talking about, right, guys? So this is you speaking your truth, and listening to your inner wisdom, your innate wisdom that's there within you. You want to call that the higher self, the soul, guides, spirit guides, angels, whatever you want to name, you want to put on it. You're going to be listening to more of that this year when you're making decisions, and it's not going to be like bird brain decisions, but more coming from your heart, to nudge you on the path of where you need to be, especially if you feel like you're not on the path and you're not happy and you're not living, this life that you want to live. Change is coming up, and you will be making those changes. Some of them are coming in offers for you guys. They're wanting me to say that. Some of them are coming in offers, and some of the changes you're going to be making yourself. Yeah, that was a lot. I think that is it. We're going to move on to our second. Let's see if I'm still on Facebook. Yeah. To our second card, which is our beautiful clear heart or white heart, and it is choosing your path. All is possible. You see him, he's just standing there looking over the horizon. He sees the mountains. He knows it's not going to be, all that easy to get to where he wants to go, but he knows it's possible, and he knows it's not going to happen overnight. So let's see what the book has to say about choosing your path. Let's see what page this is on. Again, guys, if you're just coming in, let me know where you're from, and if it's cold where you are. 33. It says new vistas are ahead and you have the power to choose. And within this is your freedom. Do not allow the restrictions and limitations placed on you by the expectations of others to deter your path. Be daring, cast aside convictions, and dance, laugh, explore, go beyond your predictable behavior, say yes to life. You support others in stepping into their freedom. So the sacred traveler wants you to know, choose life on your terms. Move beyond the situation that you've outgrown. Sometimes to be free, the traveler needs to put down his pack, and just keep walking. There are some times to live an ordinary life, and there are also times to cast ordinary things aside and fling your arms to the heavens in joy. You're not on this planet to always meet the needs and expectations of others. You're here to explore, expand, and step into your own extraordinary self. Don't unconditionally accept the rules you have placed on yourself or that others have placed on you. Choose pathways that lead to greater freedom and happiness. And this is what this is all about for you guys that have chose this card right here. The second one is everything is possible. Don't be limited by sometimes what the ego will tell you, that you don't have enough money to do this, or you're not young enough to start a business, or you don't have this and you need to wait at this time, and all kind of things the monkey mind will get into, and it would already have you demised and killed off before you even realize that your mind has already drifted off and went down that negative path. So always think positive. Whatever path you want to take, if you want to change your mind at no matter what age, it's never too late to start over. It's never too late to do what you want to do. Don't be limited by what someone else wants you to do, or think you would be good at this. We've all heard that. It's what you want to do. You have the power. It's your happiness, your freedom. You want to create freedom? Start your own business. Abundance, work for yourself. Bringing in all the abundance you can. That's what the universe is going to be supporting you this year, and making those changes and letting you know. And this is your validation right here. This is your validation card, letting you know that all things are possible if you're choosing something new. Don't be afraid. Don't let fear will hold you back. Don't let the monkey mind hold you back. Now is the time to start. And yeah, it's again, like I said, a vast vista of him looking over the horizon at the many different things he could possibly do, and he's just going to take charge, and he's going to go for it, and he's not going to let anything hold him back. And yeah, there's going to be some mountains to climb, and it's not going to happen overnight, but it will happen. And the universe will support you and start opening doors once they see you take the initiative. Once the universe sees you take that initiative to start what you want to do, and putting your foot forward and starting down that path, whether it's just writing it on paper, if it's just writing it on paper and, getting everything lined up, you just starting it, watch things start happening for you and doors start opening up. So the choice is yours. What do you choose? They're saying, and what do you choose? Okay, so we're going to move on to our third card. And I'm still on live on Facebook. And this is our beautiful green heart. So if you chose the green heart and the third card, you've got Desert Passage. It says, trust. There's a divine plan. And there always is. Have you ever noticed that? How things just kind of seem to work out? Even things may look bleak. And it's like, how are you going to get the rent money? Or how are you going to get this? And you kind of ask that to your universe. And you kind of ask that to your guides and angels. And, and it always seems to work itself out. There is always a divine plan. There's a higher power at play. So let's see what the book has to say. It says, even if it seems that life has areas of barrenness beneath the surface, life's transforming in accordance to your highest good. Trust that you are guided, even if it doesn't always seem like, man, have we all been there? There are spiritual guides, allies, and angels surrounding you. Listen to your heart, act on instinct, believe that the message you are being given are in the highest good. Get down to basics, trust what you feel. It says the sacred traveler wants you to know the desert path can seem like a vast wasteland, yet it is in the isolation that immense insight and intuition can emerge. In times of old, sages and visionaries retreated into the desert to connect more deeply with spirit. If in the past you've trusted your instincts and then later it seemed to be a mistake, don't let that keep you from trusting your intuition now. Often those things that we thought were mistakes in the past, in hindsight, were the best possible for us. As you open to your intuition, you will sense messages from and the loving presence of spirit, guides, and ancestors. There is a potent plan in your life. Trust. Man, this is if you chose this, there is a plan, and you've got to really, really trust and believe there is a higher power that is guiding you, and you're possibly opening up to your intuition and to your guides and spirit team that's all around you. And you may notice that more this year. You may say, hey, I'm going to really listen, and I'm going to be still, and I'm going to ask these questions on how I can make changes in my life when things don't look so pretty and nice. And you're really going to feel that. You're going to feel the senses, and you're going to feel the little nudges that the universe is going to be giving you. And you're going to trust that there is a divine plan. When the road looks narrow, when things look bleak, and you're going through a hardship or a troubled time, or you're having challenges in your life, you're really going to be asking support and guidance from the heavens, if you want to call it the heavens, the angels, your spirit team, your higher self, your soul, the helpers. They're all there with you. And you're going to be asking for this guidance. If you ain't already are asking for guidance, and knowing that the universe has your back, your team is helping and guiding you every step of the way. And yeah, like the book says, sometimes when you think you trust your intuition and it didn't turn out the way you wanted to, because it was meant to turn out that way. Everything is always divinely planned, so to speak. So if you are listening to you're going to really be opening up to your innate knowing that we all have. But I feel like you're just going to be like, hey, I'm going to be listening more closely and making these changes, whether it's your health and the food you want to change, or just changing in a place to live, or your job, or whatever the changes is that you're are having to adapt to or make, or want to make. just going through a troubled, difficult time. I feel like you're really going to be tuned in because you want to know, you want to hear, you want to get the guidance on what the next step is. And, and always know, you see that? There's always light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak. So the light is there. So trust that it's happening for a reason and that you're being guided. Okay? So I think there. Guys, wishing you all the best. We're almost out of this month. Wow. I am planning on here in the next couple of months to start going back live and, just maybe giving some free readings like I used to get back in the swing of things. But I'm going to leave it with that. Hope this helps you in your journey through life. Blessings, my friends, and namaste.